Okay, are we live? Did we do it? Have we arrived? We have. Okay, cool. You guys, today we have an announcement on BloFin, a big partnership with BloFin that we're announcing. And we also have some other things as well. So we're going to be hanging out here for a second. We'll let the tape roll momentarily and see where we're at. Bitcoin pumping here. What do we short Bitcoin? What is this? Oh, it's got the game show volume. What's up, Loot? How's it going? What is up? I'm doing great, dude. Check this out. So BloFin is doing this thing that's kind of cool. So I have a link, and it has my referral code. So they're doing a giveaway here for people who are who use the code Ahsoka. So if you use it, you can register. Here's the event period and the lucky draw period. So apparently you can win all sorts of good stuff, though. So I'll go over that. It's like a box opening limit. Does that mean I get to open a box right now? 13 boxes. Halloween surprise opening box. I don't really get how this goes. Rewards history. How do I spin this? What's my history? Let's see if I have anything on here. You haven't won any prizes yet. You created an account already. There we go. You can still register, I think. I made sure, like, if you create an account and do all this stuff, dude, that you still have opportunity. I don't want them to be like, okay, if people sign up, then they can't access future rewards. You know what I mean? I want you to access all the rewards. But how does this thing work? Activity ends in 4 days. Okay, register now. How do I do this? Register is heavy. I've earned 1 mystery box chances and 1 free. How do I get more? Okay, well, that's something. It looks like I can open a mystery box. Oh, do I get to pick the mystery box? Okay. I don't know. 100K in treats. Tricks and treats. All right, I'm waiting to see how this actually works here so that I can spin some of these things on. How do I do this? Let me ask him. Can you give a quick idea of how to open boxes and spins? I want to show it on stream now so people get the idea of how it works. All right, here we go. Where's the live? There it is. Here it is. Copy the link. Let's get into a few things. Smashed it. There we go. We smashed it all. All right. But you can win $35,000 worth of Bitcoin apparently in this thing. I don't know how many people are doing it. Maybe there's a lot. Maybe there's a little. I have no idea. But that's what you can do. So I'll wait. It seems like I have 1 box spin. I wish that I could see how to like get more. Share. What does that mean? Share. Copy the link. No, we don't need to share it. But we get to spin. Good luck. 0.3 Bitcoin. A Rolex, an iPhone, a $5 bonus. Are we feeling lucky? Loot. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we just do it just the two of us. Maybe that's the luckiest form. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I don't want to go do it right now until we figure it out. Let's scroll the timeline for a little bit. Maybe we'll find a video that we can watch. Crypto daily update. Let's see if there's any daily updates here. If you still hold crypto in November 2025, get ready. Warning. Do we want to watch that? Is this guy good? Who is this guy?
How soon, Charles? How soon is this bull run?
Okay, altcoin daily. Let's watch this just for a little bit here. Let's watch this, and I'll focus on this while we get some more people in. Here. Here we go. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's watch. Let's check it out.
Is happening soon in cryptocurrency. This is the calm before the storm. You blink and you're going to miss this because Coinbase, BlackRock, billionaires on Wall Street, President Trump, and the U.S. government at large are all teaming up and about to release the crypto bulls in such a big way.
Treatment of crypto under pending bills, digital commodity, regulatory body, investment contract, SEC, permitted payment, stablecoins, banking regulators, DeFis, and other exemptions, no federal regulation. Jesus. Digital commodity, isn't that what meme coins are? Meme coins are designated as a digital commodity.
And this has been happening for the last 2 years,
that's what it
of
is.
course. 2 steps up, 1 step back, 2 steps up, 1 step back. But what we're about to see happen is going to make 2024 and 2025 look like the test pump. Send this video to somebody who needs to hear about
Is that basement
Bitcoin
wrong?
and crypto. It is not too late to invest in crypto, in my opinion. Not financial advice, of course. This is all just my opinion. And I already know that many of the comments in this video are going to be skeptical, angry, and even bearish. Remember this: emotional traders make us money. Because Bitcoin has spent virtually 6 months consolidating above 100.
What's his time frame? He's looking at the 1 month time frame on Bitstamp. Bitcoin here. Had up here. Looks like I had a break of structure of some kind. Then since 2023, it's been on this upward trajectory. Real quick before we go back to that, I do want to look at this because this rainbow chart always cracks me up. Where is it? I don't see it here. Not Bitcoin ETFs. Where's our rainbow chart? I know that we saw this before. Market cycle indicators. Here it is. Here it is. When you're looking at market structures and market cycles, this one always cracks me up a little bit because like the difference between these bands is very, very high. And people say like, yeah, we bounce in between this rainbow. That's where like if you're looking at this bull run, look at this halving. We peaked like before the halving. You know what I mean? The halving is supposed to happen, and then we're supposed to get a pump a year later, a year and a half later. Here's the halving. Here's our year and a half later. Where's our big pump? Where's that at? Where's our rainbow chart? It's been a very muted bull run, or at least one that started too early.
This is a launch pad. What's happening with Ethereum right now? This is a launch pad. Seriously, most people have little idea what's about to happen and what's been happening behind the scenes. Most people are stuck thinking about crypto like we're still in a bear market 3 years ago.
So you're a long-term believer in crypto.
I'm personally most bullish on NFTs.
Right.
Because I think that that's like iPhone app, website, social media accounts long term.
People do not realize that crypto has come such
I do like
a long
NFTs,
way
but I'm not
than
sure
where
that's
it
what I'm
used
most
to be.
bullish
We
on.
used to
I
bring
am
in all
most
these different
bullish on
people
Bitcoin
who were big believers
in a
in
significant
it.
way.
Like Michael Saylor from MicroStrategies. I mean, Michael
Lude, is
came
it
to
just
our
the two of
office
us
when
today?
when
It's
the
just us
stock was
hanging
in the
out?
teens.
That's okay.
But he was a huge believer in it, transformed his company. I mean, I could just say all these
can
different
just hang
people
out.
came in and talked. And then we became, we became a leader in working with the SEC and trying to move forward in this. And fast forward now, a little more than 18 months when we first started creating a Bitcoin ETF. Today it's
Wait, I just saw a comment.
$86 billion.
Nice Thierry vibe, no crying in the
It's
casino.
really
That's right.
unfortunate
Thierry,
for
I own
retail
Thierry now.
investors that
So I
this
hope
is
it goes
the
up.
first Bitcoin cycle that's being led without
We are hoping
retail.
Thierry
This
goes
is
up
Wall
and
Street
continues to
driven.
do so.
This is institutional driven. This is about to become nation state driven.
I think it's pretty obvious that the countries that are adversarial to the U.S. will ultimately buy Bitcoin and potentially other coins, but I would say at least start with Bitcoin. And so I think there's going to be an arms race, right? And there'll be, like Dr. Strangelove, strategic mineshaft gap, right? Like it's going to be a real race. And as you know, there's only 21 million. And if a bunch of people all want to buy 1 million each, it's not enough to go around, right? And there again, that's why I'm so bullish, because there's just not enough Bitcoins to satisfy countries' desires. I think the U.S. has 200,000 Bitcoins just, from confiscations, kind of a random.
And China has roughly the same, I think.
Yeah, and China has roughly the same. No, I mean, no problem seeing them wanting to buy 1 million Bitcoins. Yeah, I mean, still tiny compared to their balance sheets, budgets, all that stuff. And so if you have 2, 3, 4, like say the GC wants to buy 1 million, China wants to buy 1 million, maybe Russia wants to buy some, US, like it's going to squeeze up like a watermelon seed.
I mean, that of course, if we had these big nation states, yeah, of course we're gonna have fun, Lou. Don't worries. But if these nation states really are trying to buy Bitcoin at those levels, how many Bitcoin do the U.S. How many Bitcoin does the U.S. hold? I think that we're still selling it. Still hold around 200,000. Still has around 200,000 here. Is this since 2004? All right, we're doing research now. We want to figure this out. Why does it stop at 2004? That's what I want. Or 2024, sorry. It doesn't seem ideal that it stops here at 2024. I just want to know because I think that it's pretty important to understand this. The U.S. said that they're never going to sell any of their Bitcoin. Said they're never going to sell it. Snags, Lisa, thank you guys for the repost. Bitcoin holdings by countries. Is this still just 2024? Last updated July 2025. Okay, there we go. So the U.S. has 198K. China has 194. So nation states have some. God, Germany. Do you remember when Germany had 50,000 Bitcoin and they sold them all? They sold them out at like 43K, something like that. Unbelievable. Filings and sources. Okay, the U.S. has to file. China, we don't really know what they have. Totals by category, ETFs, countries. This is kind of a cool little thing Bitbo has. I like this. Maybe I'll share some data on this. Point is, guys, if it really does become an arms race between countries, here's the thing. So I love Bitcoin, by the way. I do. I am a Bitcoin maxi. It is something that I think is revolutionary in a variety of ways. But these countries, they don't play fair. We know that. They don't play fair. We see it even on a smaller level with CZ Binance buying a pardon, right? With Trump tweeting things and someone opening up a $190 million short right before the tweet. We know that they don't play fair. So if it really became a matter of national security for the United States of America, if it was a matter of national security that the U.S. dollar was going to be knocked out of the financial system as the financial hegemon, the number one currency, fiat currency that's used around the world, that everyone utilizes, and it was going to become Bitcoin. People were going to start using Bitcoin. What do you think the U.S. government would do? They start wars left and right over things that are way smaller. They consider oil a national security risk. And what do they do? What does the U.S. do? It's a war instantly. They fight. They don't let that go. If Bitcoin becomes to that level of national security, like oil, what happens is the U.S. government will do whatever it takes to protect their interests. They will make it illegal for you to own Bitcoin. They will take money. Michael Saylor, are you kidding me? That guy will be swept up. That guy will be swept up in 2 seconds. And all that beautiful, beautiful Bitcoin that MicroStrategy has accumulated, gone. I do think that happens. So what does that do for the price of Bitcoin now? And if they can't do that, they'll just create some government digital currency, some CBDC or whatever. That's what they'll do. It is painful seeing Germany on this list. I am gonna take a screenshot of this and make sure that we get this out in a tweet. Here we go. Roswell, New Mexico owns 0.2 Bitcoin. All right, guys, here we go. Let's make a tweet. Two things stand out here. One, this has to sting for Germany for fumbling a $7 billion bag by selling 50,000 Bitcoin at 43K. Two, shout out to Roswell, New Mexico for owning 0.2 Bitcoin. Shout it out. Let's schedule it here. What is it? It's 10/28. It's today. October 28th. Here we go. Let's schedule it out. There we go. There we go. What do we have scheduled anyways? That works. But you guys, does that make sense? Like if Bitcoin actually becomes a matter of national security, the US government's not going to go lightly. They're not. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This is pretty funny, actually. Amazing. Amazing. So I think, so what did we decide, guys, on this Happy Halloween thing? That we can spin? And when we have one box and one spin. Look, we have one chance left at a box. And here's the grand prizes. What can we win? For those of you who don't know, we have an opportunity to win here on BloFin. And if you've signed up, I think I dropped you guys the link, or it's going out in a tweet here very soon, which I'll talk about it. It's going out in a tweet here very soon. It's this one. BloFin is doing a special as part of our partnership. If you do 10K in volume, which isn't that hard if you're trading perps, or you deposit 500 USDT, you get a spin in a box. Depositing seems to be the way to go. Just deposit the money and then take it out. Who even cares? Easy. But you can win all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff. So that's what we have right now. Do you guys want to do it right now? Should we try it? Should we spin it to win it? Can we spin to win? A 50K travel fund. One ADA. All right, you guys ready? Which box? Which box should we choose? Is anyone even here? Am I just talking to myself? I may be. But I'm going to win something here. Do you think it matters which box we pick? Or is it already... You know what I mean? Let's inspect. Let's inspect element. Do we think that there's a way to tell what's in these boxes? Which one's got the goods in it? This is just an image. Here's an image as well. What's inside of them? That's what I want to know. That's what we need to know. What's inside of these boxes? Let's decipher some of the code. We're getting technical with this. I'm looking to see if in this code there's anything to tell us what we might get. Because we're going to do it. The green one? The green one's going to be the winner. All right, you think the green one. Let me just look at this. I'm going to look at one more thing. Let me just look at one more thing here. I could pull this into Sublime Text and probably do some stuff. All right. Let's do it. Green? All right, we're going to do it. Let's see if this works. Open this one. What do we get? We get a $5 bonus. There we go. Not bad. So how do we see our rewards history? Preparing our $5 bonus. All right, and we get to spin the wheel too. You guys want to spin the wheel? Lucky draw, unlock in progress. I think we get to spin the wheel one time. Let's see it. What do we get? Come on. Hook it up. No prizes. I feel like we got scamons, guys. That's okay. We just need to do some volume. How much do we need to do in volume again? 10K? 10K in volume equals 1 spin in 1 box. Deposit $500. That's 1 spin in 1 box. Deposit $500. Loot, should we deposit some money in there and just get a bunch of spins? Should we do it? Are we able to do that? Like if we just deposit more money in there, do we just get spins? All right, Loot, what do you think? Do we do it? Do we just fire some more on there? Or for 10K in trading volume, can't we just do that like right now? What would that be on Bitcoin? If we did a 50x, we just need 10K in trading volume. Dude, that's nothing. That's this. Do we want to just open a really quick trade on Bitcoin at 50x? We might as well, right? A really quick trade here. That's 10K in volume. Right there. Look, you see it. 10K in volume. I do think we get smoked by trading fees. So what's easier? What's easier? Do we trade 10K in volume? Or do we just deposit like 5K into the account, get 10 spins, and then we could take it out? We could do whatever we want. We could use it. We get all sorts of great things. So does this work? The only thing that I don't want to get hit with a smashed with a bunch of fees. All right, 50K, or sorry, we'll do this. That's 10K volume at market. At market. We'll do 10K of volume. That's smart. Probably shouldn't use that much leverage. But this is 10K volume. And if we go long, what do you want? Do you want to go long or short? I just want to do it just to try to see if we can get deposit the 5K. It's easier. That's probably true. Should we do that? Let me ask them. So if someone deposits 5K, do they get 10 spins? Question from the audience. Question from the audience. If we deposit 5K, do they get 10 spins? We'll find out. I mean, we could do both too. It seems like we're shorting it at 115.3. What are we at? I'm not super in touch with what Bitcoin is about to do, because this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good here. A lot of green candles in a row. The MACD did just cross. The signal line did just cross the MACD, so it's possible that we're coming back down. So if you told me to short, I wouldn't be mad about it. I'm getting spammed. Hold on. What is all this? Hold on. I have to go mute some channels here, guys, because I need to have Telegram open. I need to have Telegram open in order to see what the BloFin team is saying, but I don't want you guys to get super spammed. Seems like Aster is what people were after. Aster perps, 50%, entry price 107. It's okay. You don't even need to be using leverage. Like, even if you don't use leverage, you could just go up and down a little bit, you know? Just being able to short and long, like that's all you need to be able to do. 5 or so. Okay, they're saying you get 5. If you deposit 5K, that's 5 or so. What does that mean, 5 or so? We want more spins. Cumulative trading, futures trading of 10K volume or okay, 10K, okay, 50K is 5 each. Cumulative deposit. 2,500 is 5. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, you only get 2 boxes and 5 spins. Got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. They said do the fee. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Question is, are we going long or shorts? Loot, looks like you want to go short. Kaylin Landkiss, how's it going? We could do 150. Wait, why did the 150X just... Why was that? It didn't even change our amount that we're buying. How is that possible? Oh, it just dropped this. Okay, let's risk a little bit more here. How's it going, Calicanis? Should we do it like this? Should we do it like this, Lion Loot? And then we'll get it all, I think. Won't we? Won't we get max? Where's the volume one? Here it is. Total trading volume. We can get 5 boxes and 5 spins. Isn't that super easy? I think we do it. I'm totally down. What would the fees be on this? That's the thing that I want to know. This gets us to 50K in volume. What are the fees? You know what I mean? Because I get smoked with the fees all the time. I get smoked with the fees. What's up, Cal? How's it going? We're double gambling here. We're 150x leverage trading Bitcoin in order to win spins and boxes for our BloFin trick or trading. Let me ask, if you had to 150x lev trade Bitcoin right now, would you long or short it? I am doing it. What are we doing? Okay, so check this out. Cal, check this out. So BloFin has a promotion that they gave. So we just recently partnered with BloFin. So they have a promotion. I have a link, and you could do this too. I'm not sure I recommend all of it, but you could do some of it too. You can claim a free spin and a free box. Our box opening limit is 13. Okay. We've already done one. Our spin, we got nothing, and our box, we got $5. Okay, $5, whatever. You have 4 days to do it. I think the box opening limit is 13 a day, I hope. I don't know if it's a day or what. But essentially, if you deposit money into BloFin, then you get, if you deposit money into BloFin, then you could win spins and boxes. But also there's a volume trading. So if you do futures trading volume 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, right? But it maxes, right? So with just here, $300, we can generate 51K at 150x on Bitcoin. So now the only question is, do we go long or short? We're just trying to cover the fees. Short, but not yet is what I'm getting. That's what people are saying. Short, but not yet. Because we don't really want to be in it long. I think that people in the trading group are thinking that we're going short, but not yet. They want to go short. We really just want to farm our yield here. We really want our 50K in trading volume. But we get liquidated almost immediately, no matter what we do. So we got to like get in and get out on the ASAP. Cal, what do you think? We going up or down? The group that I'm in with some really sharp traders say we're going to short Bitcoin, just not yet. What that means, I don't know. The signal line just got above the MACD, if you can see it kind of here. Here you can see the signal line just crossed the MACD, which usually means we're coming back down. I don't have a good idea of levels on Bitcoin because I didn't chart it out after this morning's move. I don't really like fighting the trend. 115,375, not bad. Gun to my head to try to earn our thing. I don't know. I wish it would tell me what the fees would be, by the way. What are the fees? Give me more. Show me. Why won't it show me more? There we go. Show me the fees. I just want to see the fees. I don't even know what this is. Okay. Never seen that before. Maybe down. All right, you guys want to short it? Let's do it. 150x, let's short. We'll do it. We need to get it to 50K. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. BloFin's just chatting me. They said share the link. Oh, we'll share the link here. All right, guys, here's our link. Here you go. If you guys want to get in on the fun, here it is. If I were you, I recommend doing the referral, or not referral, doing the, what's it called? Do the deposit, because deposit's not risky. You know what I mean? You could just deposit and then pull out, and you can win some of the stuff here. You can win some of these things. Loot, here's the link if you were interested. There you go. Okay. So let's make sure that we get this. Okay, 115.4. We're going down, right? You guys want to short it? You guys want to do it? That's the vote. Short. Okay, here we go. 115.431. We are about to be in, boys and girls. Every dollar matters at the 150x. Here we go. 115,397. What do you guys want to do? Oh, they're saying that you could do 25 open and 25 close. That counts? You get both sides of that? I didn't know that. So that means we could just even go way less here. We could do it both ways. I didn't realize that. So we could do 9% instead of 18% because the open close would be 100. We only need 50. What are the fees going to be on this, by the way? Does anyone know what the fees are on this? All right, let's do it. Oh, 115.482. Good thing we didn't short it. We would have been cooked already. All right, you guys. You guys want to short it? 115.496. 115.5. 0.01%. No, we can't do 0.01%. We got to earn our rewards for the day, and this is how we earn them. It looks like it's going up, guys. It looks like we're going up. Do we have a bit of a peak at 115.9? Maybe. You can maybe like close your eyes and look at that. What are we looking at? The 4 hour? No. We gotta go to the 15-minute chart. And is this gonna be a hold on? Wait a second. Before we do this, are we about to have a third retest of 115.9? I see 1.5, 2.5 retests here. If this comes here, we either break through or reject. If we reject off 115.9, then that's a great opportunity to short. 15-minute time frame. We have 2.5 rejects of 115.9. We bounced beautifully off the 200 MA. Our VWAP is also right there. But again, on the 15-minute time frame, I don't know if the moving average matters that much on the 15-minute, but should we wait for just a second and see what happens? We could take a long out now. I think we're moving here. I think we're moving to 115.9. If I had to guess, we're moving to 115.9, and then again, that is our 3.5 attempt. We usually like the 4th, but we don't usually get these half attempts here. This half attempt is interesting. Higher high. Got some lower lows here. Slightly concerning. Guys, I think we long it. I think we long it to 116. Let's let this candle close. Let's let the 15-minute candle close and see what it looks like at the end. But I think that this is actually a long. I think it's a long to 115.9. $115.48 right now. Cal, what do you think about that? Does that sound reasonable? I just want to open my boxes. And we need to generate 50 of volume. But open and close counts. I mean, I would love to get this back to 115.3 down here where we could smash it, but it doesn't seem like we're going to get that chance again. I think this is going to 115.9. Back to 115.3. All right, if it goes back down to 115.5, we'll do it. Don't know much about these. Don't worry, Cal. No one does. No, I'm just kidding. We do pretty well. We do pretty well here. We actually do pretty well. But we're really just trying to get our boxes. And for that we need volume. Here to learn, Cal. Oh man, then we should be buttoning up a little bit then, Loot. I feel like we are showing the more gambly side. The more gambly side of crypto right now. Cal, what's your like level? What's your like level? Have you been in crypto for a while? Do you trade? Do you trade alts? Do you trade meme coins? Do you trade just Bitcoin? Do you trade TradFi? Where are you at? We'll talk to you straight up because it's a nice crowd here today. It's just me and Loot, a couple other people hanging out, lurking in the backgrounds. What's your level? 115.457. Oh, come on. Go down a little bit more. Come on. Go to 115.4. Just let me get it. Ooh, keep going. Candle turned red. Candle flipped red. Not quite a doji, but it flipped red. A bit of everything. So Cal's done a bit of everything. Would you say that you've been successful in crypto? What's your background here? That'll help me understand like kind of how to, how to work with you. Oh, we are going to get 115.3. 115.4. TradFi crypto, but still learning. Hey, we're always still learning. All right, we're doing it, guys. 115.4 is good enough for me. Good enough for you guys? 115.4 on the nose? Done. All right, we're in. We're in 115.4. The fees were about $15, so not terrible. So now you can monitor this. Come from finance, TradFi mainly. Hey, TradFi is still really profitable. My best trade so far has been Hood. Robinhood has been killing it lately. It's been absolutely nuts. New to crypto? Okay. So crypto is, it depends on where you're at. It depends on what coins you're looking at, right? If you're looking at Bitcoin, you're just in the right place. Like Bitcoin is going to be amazing no matter what. Bitcoin is the future, in my opinion, in a variety of different ways. But if you're trading altcoins, there are really great opportunities. Like there's a lot of great opportunities for you if you're trading altcoins. You just have to be able to spot them. And we do that using data and looking at charts and also trying to get as much information from people who are kind of involved as possible. You know what I mean? Not into memes, that's probably profitable. That is probably the profitable play. Memes are, you want to talk about the Wild West, memes are the wildest of Wild West. You will have your money stolen multiple times, multiple different ways. It's just how it goes. If you decide to play in the streets of memes and altcoins, even altcoins, take profits constantly. You're just constantly needing to take profits. That's how you win. There are way too many scams with memes. Your way to win in memes is you get in and you get out. That's your way to get in. That's it. Take profits. My headphones died there for a second, so I had to plug those in real quick. Way too many scams with memes. Meme, hey, what up, Francisco? How's it going? Meme is entry level. You learned the hard way. Oh, do you know how many hard ways we've learned? We have round tripped six figures. I don't know how many times this cycle, but we've round tripped it a lot of times this cycle. Cal, no, we got Francisco here. Loot is here as well. We have a crowd on X. You are probably one of the few. We don't usually get very many folks on YouTube, so having 2 people on YouTube is actually kind of crazy. Soka Data on X, that's usually where we get the most people. We have around 200 people on X right now. I'm going to give you the link. At Soka Data on X is where I usually live. So there you go. But yeah, we don't usually have too much love on YouTube. But it looks like maybe we're getting into the algorithm. Who knows? We've been streaming a little bit more often. Maybe you get into that algo and it starts moving pretty quickly. A little bit down on this trade. I kind of want to close the trade, not because I'm like worried about it, but just because I want to go spin the wheel. Should we make that happen? Thanks, Cal. Appreciate that. Crypto is always about learning, 100%. So what do you guys think? Do you think that we just close this trade, whatever, we eat the fees and the $5 or whatever, and then we go open our boxes? Do you guys want to open some boxes real quick? Oh, Francisco, much love, man. Haven't seen me on X for a while. Oh, I'm on X multiple times a day, every day. That is where I live, but you never know. You know how the algo works, dude. Sometimes it's in favor, sometimes it's out of favor. Does stuff. Just found out you got a channel. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Right now, like I said, this is more on the gambly side. We're more in the gamba. But I kind of want to just close this. Again, not because I'm too worried about the trade, but just because I want to... This trade has not been successful, no. Right now we're down 13% on the trade. Right now we're slightly down here. With fees, we're going to lose maybe like $50 or something like that. So the short was the play. But whatever. We're for 150X, down 20%. All right. let's close this. I'm going to close it. Close it down around 20%. And let's see if that gives us our, so let's see. The P&L was down 22% on our 150X buy long, which is okay. Don't worry. This is not a problem. Look, we could have this little sad cookie. What up, Dracul? How's it going? We got some new people, Dracul, on YouTube, which is kind of cool. All right, so it looks like this maybe worked. Did we get our volume? Did it work? How do we see it? Here we go. We did it. Wait, what? Can we claim our, how do we claim our chests? Dracula just finished work. We just took out a trade to get our stuff, but now we have it, but I don't know how to. Oh my gosh, we can get more spins and more boxes? We just have to open another trade? But how do I get the boxes and the spins? Oh, can we just do it now? Oh, we do. Look, 5 chances. Okay, do you guys want to spin the boxes? And if we need to, we'll go get more? Okay, let's do it. All right, here we go. Dracul, are you ready for this? We are spinning the wheel to try to win 0.3 Bitcoin. We have 5 spins, I think. I think we have 5 spins. Just finished work and I'm on the play already. Yeah, I know. I wish you were here. We went long. We maybe should have went short. The long is actually going to work, I think. We lost like $40, which is fine because we're about to win. We're about to win 0.3 Bitcoin. All right, you guys ready? Let's spin it. Here we go. Come on. Nothing. We got more spins, though. Come on. We got to win something sometime, right? No. Okay. Come on, Bitcoin. 2 Doge. Hey, we won 2 Doge. What is that, like 60 cents? Great. Not even 60 cents. 20 cents? 24 cents? What's Doge at right now? A $10 voucher. $10 voucher for what? $10 voucher for what? And nothing. Is that it? Okay, we have no more spins. Okay. So we need to come up here. We need to pick some boxes. All right, what boxes look good? So we won 12 cents. Or sorry, $10.12. Which of these boxes look good? Like 0.2 Sui, that's so cheap. 4 Doge, are you kidding me? I'm picking this orange one. Open this one. What is it? 2 TRX. What's TRX sitting at right now, by the way? Can we short TRX? Should we do that? I probably should. We got another 60 cents. All right, let's do it. We're going to do green for green. Here we go. $10 voucher. Okay, so we've almost made back our trading fees. Oh, the $10 voucher is in the trading fees? What do we have? 5,700 in this account? We're going to run this account up to $1 million, by the way. It's for sure going to happen. We'll run it 5,700 to $1 million. 0.5 XRP. Okay. I feel like the green boxes have been good. 1 ADA. Dude, are they just giving us like the biggest trash? Okay, let's try a red or orange box. $10 voucher. Okay, so I don't even know where we see that. Oh, you had a rough day, Dracul. Sorry to hear that. Work was tough. Well, let's make it better. Here we go. Oh my God. Dude, our long would have worked, by the way. We're back at our entry price. So we sold the bottom. Congratulations to us. We're here. People are here to learn. People are here to learn. And we are out here gambling. Should we find a better chart? I feel like ETH is a better chart right now. I feel like ETH is a better chart to do this with. Getting in the trenches soon. What's up? Nothing. We took out a long on Bitcoin and then we closed it down 20%. We would be up right now had we not closed it. And we have people on YouTube who are hanging out with us, which, like I said, is not a usual sight. And they're looking at our trading. They're like, yo, dude, you bought a great entry. It wicked all the way down here. We would have almost gotten liquidated, by the way. At 150x, we would have almost been liquidated here. All right, we need another attempt. I still liked Bitcoin long here at 115.5. I mean, I thought that it was a good trade before. I think it's a good trade still. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's going to 116. Looks like we're going to run up here. And it still looks like that. That's what it looks like to me. Drew, cool. I know you haven't been around the charts, but that's what I'm thinking here. All right. Markets. Here we go. I still think long is good. Is this 15-minute candle almost closed? No. Midway through. 15-minute candle's midway through. It's fighting to go green. A nice sweep down here to 115.2 and then coming back up. What are we playing with? There is a promotion, a BloFin promotion, which you'll probably qualify for, where if you generate volume, you get chances to open boxes and spin a wheel. And from that, you can win prizes. That's what we're doing. We're farming the yield here. We're shorting this. We're going short now. All right. Here we go. We're doing it again. We do have a short, high leverage plays. Yeah, we're on 150x right now. On 150x, we're hopefully going to just clean up some of these fees. If we can get close on the fees, pay like $10 for 10 spins. We got 10 vouchers. Shouldn't we be like rich by now with how many $10 vouchers we have? Guys, this is pretty easy, I will say. All right, we're going to close that. Boom. Because that's not why we're doing this. All right. Show it to us. Give us our fees. Give it to us. Wait, where is it? Hold on. No, we want to go back here. Halloween. We have more. 5 chances left. Okay, we did it. So we hit our next Okay, so we only get spins now. And the spins suck, dude. The spins have not been good to us. Only the boxes. For sure. Thanks for your help and good night. Good night. Okay, the BloFin guy's going to bed, so he's out. All right, if you guys were curious about that trade that we just opened and closed, we were up 2.8%. So we did it. Congratulations to us. But who knows how much we're going to win on this? Time frame around 15 minutes. We're looking at that 15-minute TF. We're going to be millionaires in these. Dude, with how many fees I get hit with, the vouchers might be good. All right, here we go. Come on. 0.3 Bitcoin. You know what our problem is? We need our... This is what we need. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Spin the wheel. We need Aladdin to be here and spin the wheel with us. He's lucky, I feel like, no? All right, here we go. Spin it. Come on. Give us something good. Nothing. Better luck next time. Wonderful. Come on. Give us something good. Dude, I hate this wheel. I absolutely hate this wheel. This wheel sucks, man. We never get anything good. $5 bonus. Is that just straight at $5? Goated. Oh, come on. At least give us the 0.3 Bitcoin. Okay. All right, so we're out of wheels. We're out of wheels. But we do have 5 boxes. This song was not good for us. We need a different game show song. This one's out. All right, new one. All right, guys, what box is lucky here? We'll open this one. This is going to be good. 4 Doge. That's better. We got 2 Doge last time. 1 ADA. Okay. Another ADA. Dude, why are they trying to dump all their ADA supply on us? A $10 voucher. And a $5 bonus. Okay. What? How's our account value 5,700? Weren't we just at 5,800? Look, 58,609. Why is our account value less? What? I don't even understand how we just lost $100. We won vouchers. I am confused. I am very confused. Is it on fees? Is that what happened? Did we just get smoked on fees? All right, I'm gonna turn off our game show music. We're gonna try to figure this out. Because for people who are learning, you gotta take into account these fees, right? It's important to do. Very important. Well, this has been kind of fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie here. Let's see. So this. What are the details here? Okay, so that was a $15 fee. $15 fee. Okay. $39. $15 fee. And a $15 fee. Okay, so that's where it went. We basically paid $100 in fees. Now we paid $100 in fees on our 150x trades. So the guy from BloFin, cool. Maybe you know how this works. He said, "I'll give you VIP status for lower fees tomorrow." So what is where is VIP status? Sonia, thanks for the repost. Cool. How much better is VIP status? Is that like a lot better? Coupon. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is us. My coupon. In use. What does this mean? Do we get trading fees? Trade deduction? All right. I have no idea what coupon this is. Do you have invalid coupons? 20% in fees? Like 20% of the fees that I would pay? All right, now we can stop gambling. Now we can actually look at what trades we should be taking today. We got people wanting to know what's going on. I just want to see how many vouchers we have. That's all I want to know. I just want to know how many vouchers we have. All right, what's an actual trade that we can take? Thanks, Cool, for the repost. So VIP is 20% in fees or something. I'm scrolling through our trading chat. It looks like Aster. People took an Aster long from 107 to 113. That seems pretty gutsy. With Hype, what's Hype doing? That Hype trade was really good. That Hype trade was great. Hype is at 48. Look at that move. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful move on Hype. We cooked on the hype trade. 0.2% maker or taker fees. I thought that's what it already was. I thought that's what we had. We saw that somewhere. Okay, so they're preparing. But we don't only have one $10 voucher. Do we have like $50 in vouchers? Why is it preparing it all? Whatever. If anyone ever has an issue with BloFin and not getting what they're supposed to get, you let me know, and we'll make it happen. Oh, we'll make it happen. Cumulative deposit. I can't believe we got skamazed. All we wanted was Doge. We didn't want Doge. We wanted the Bitcoin. Where did I see the VIP stuff? Yeah, hype I don't think is done yet. I agree. Cool. Hype at 48, man. If Bitcoin doesn't go backwards, I think that hype is going to continue up. Francisco thinks Litecoin. Let's check out Litecoin. Let's do a proper eval on Litecoin for a good friend Cal, who is in here to learn, which I love. We had some previous analysis on Litecoin because we had a resistance there. All right, Jakul, what are we thinking? Litecoin. We're on the 4-hour time frame right now. We're taking a look at this most recent move. You could say that it's moved from October 17th up to the 28th. You could say that. If you wanted to throw fibs there, I think that would be okay. So if we made this, I don't want to go all the way up to that green wick. I don't think that that's going to be right. If you think that we're going down, which there's some down here. It did bounce nicely off that. Look at that. It bounced pretty nicely off this first fib. Like really nicely off the first fib. And this looks up. Of course. Everything's kind of taking this angle though right now because we had some pretty significant growth. So can we get back over this line, which we're about to right now? Francisco, are you thinking a long on Litecoin? Is that what you're thinking? A long on Litecoin? Let's go ahead and look at the fees. Fees on Hype. Hyperliquid always has crazy fees. Dude, I've been looking at Edge. Edge has been kind of cooking. So this is, when you're talking about learning, this is just an analytics tool that we look at that kind of aggregates a lot of different types of information. It's called Artemis. And when you look here, Edge has started to come up. Look at this. Look at a stacked bar. 100% stacked bar. In nominal units here. Look at Edge. Edge has been like slowly but surely creeping up. Now I don't think they don't have I do not believe they have a raw coin yet. I don't think that's a thing. But let's look at Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid was killing it in the summer of this year. June, July, August. It really got squeezed down by Aster, but it's starting to fight back. Lots of open interest on Aster. Yeah, I see a lot of open interest still on Aster. But your specific question was on fees. Fees here. Top chains by fees. Hyperliquid is now above BNB. Look at the inflows. Inflows into Hyperliquid. Last 24 hours. Oh boy. Hype might not be done. Hype might not be done. Litecoin sitting at 100. We know that that's a round number. No, I was just looking at the hype fees. HBAR up 11% today. I could get behind a long on Litecoin, by the way, Francisco. I can get behind that. Scalping along, so a high leverage long on Litecoin. I can get behind that. I could definitely get behind that. Not much movement though. Sitting at 99.77. It's been sitting there for a while. I'm just looking at it. 99.77. It really hasn't moved at all. Is there any volume on this? Is no one buying this? Dracul says hype's not done. The big problem is we don't know where Bitcoin's going. And if we don't know where Bitcoin's going, none of this other stuff matters. Because Bitcoin matters more than anything else. HB, what up, man? How's it going? But if we don't know where Bitcoin's going, it's really difficult to know what is happening with any of these other coins. Like, I could be down for a long on Litecoin. What's the volume like today, though? It doesn't look like there's, like, crazy volume. Not too much. That's okay. I can't believe we're, like, voucher millionaires. I cannot believe that we are voucher millionaires, by the way. Loot. I do want to go back and look at the hype trade. We might do a Litecoin long. And again, some of these trades will hold a little bit longer. Wait, you're saying there's a big green candle on Litecoin today? What time frame are you looking at? 5 a.m. UTC. I'm on the 1 hour now. 5 a.m. UTC. Here. Yeah, I do see that. Look at that. That is a big one. Interesting. Up now. It's coming back down. Now it's going back up again. I mean, I could get behind a long here. It's not moving like crazy, but you could move. I mean, you can move 10% here. You can move 5% here. 4%, 5%, right? Zcash down 12%. That's kind of crazy. Going to sleep. Good night, Loot. Thanks so much. We'll cash in our vouchers here soon. That's a sign. What's our sign? What is our sign, Dracul? The big green candle? The 6% green candle? Is that our sign? All right. Are we 10x longing at market? Let's do it. 10%. All right, we'll do it. We're gonna long Litecoin. We already had a pretty good long play on hype that we closed. Maybe we'll open that back up again. All right, we are long Litecoin. Let's go check out Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid at 48. I don't think that we can hit this with too much leverage given where it's at and given the move that it's made. I don't think we can go too wild with that. But let's also go. I mean, it feels lower. It does feel like we're going lower. But we have our Litecoin trade open now. Do you have that open now? I'm going to watch this hype trade. We're going to watch it. But slow grinder, a lot of coins not doing much today. Yeah, I think that everyone's waiting. Like, it is just really wait and see. The FOMC comes. Did it already come? When does the FOMC happen? Like, people forgot about that. Is it today? Lots of speculation about whales taking out big longs and stuff like that. But anyways, regardless, you guys, hey, I'm going to go try and look at some of these charts and talk around. I'll make some posts, of course, about where I think we're headed today because I think it's important for us to figure that out. But I appreciate you guys. I'm going to rug it here. We had fun for about an hour and 20 minutes or so, which is good. A good time. Good time. So I appreciate you guys jumping in. As always, it's much love, right? We got some YouTube homies. Oh, it's only Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. FOMC tomorrow. We got some YouTube homies in. Francisco, you're the man. Cal, Dracul, Loot, HB. Always good, you guys. Hey, it's much love. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.
Just two upvotes. They're upvoting some meme from another bloke. Watching all these old memes repeat themselves time after time. I'm just a memer. I meme my life away. I'm just a memer who memes all day, all day. My favorite animal is Pepe the Frog. Ring, 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 ring. Yes, this is dog. Here come that boy. Oh shit, what up? Never gonna give you up. I'm just a memer. I meme my life away. I'm just a memer who memes all day, all day, all day.